dose, it's usually like okay, but then the second time you get it, it's like you feel like dying. It seems fine to me right now, but I don't really feel sore either. I just feel kind of sick, but then that might just be because I had coffee and McDonald's, and then I also didn't have a lot of sleep, so I got like 3 hours of sleep or something like that, so maybe that's why I feel a little sick. You see my cat? Where are you? Hi! 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 Everyone wants to say hi. Yeah. Come here. If your arm does get sore, you have to swing it around to me. Yeah, I heard like some people had to like swing around their arms, but I don't feel that way right now. So, am I gonna watch a Demon Slayer movie? I think I heard from my brother it comes out in theaters on the 26th or something like that in May. We'll see. I don't know. But if I have friends that want to watch it, I guess I'll watch it as well. Like, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't go alone. That's that, I suppose. It's in theaters right now. Oh, it said, well, my brother said it was in theaters around me on like the 26th or something, so I don't know. You're gonna watch today? Oh, well, maybe my brother's wrong. I don't know. I don't want to go outside yet, you know, so I'll hold off on that until a little later. Going to the theaters alone is kind of sad. Honestly, I don't mind going to places alone. It's just that for movies, typically, like if I wanted to watch it alone, then I'd just watch it at home. You know, I'd watch it on my computer. I'd watch it through some. I would acquire it in some way that I could watch it at home. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, like put on my eye patch, get on a ship, get on a boat, and, you know, like sail a little bit, or it could be on Netflix or something, you know. I don't know. I like going to places alone. I feel like it's nice when you get to think a lot. Like, you don't have to think about anyone else. You just think about yourself and just, you know, take in the moment. I like, because like after I was done with classes all the time, I would just go out to the city and like go eat somewhere random by myself, and it was just like a nice experience because I got to eat good food and I don't know, just it was like zero pressure. It doesn't feel weird either. That was you? That's I think it's fine to do things alone, or, you know, go places alone. Like, you don't always have to be with someone, but unless you feel lonely or you feel awkward, then yeah, maybe. But for me, I just like being outside alone by myself. It's pretty nice. Thank you for the 36 months, Austin. Thank you. And thank you for the 15 months, Jared. Thank you. Having some me time is helpful. I agree. How's PoE going? I haven't touched it in a couple of days, but I think I'm just gonna play it really casually every now and then. I don't know. I haven't touched a game in like it's been quite some time. I don't think I've touched a game in like 3 days or so. That's a long time, I'd say. For me, at least. The sub emotes are adorable if you made them. I did. Thank you. How's Valorant? I haven't played Valorant in a while either. I haven't played like any game in a while. I don't know what game I want to play. Actually, Pokemon Snap is coming out on the 30th, so I'll be playing that, but other than that, I don't know. What does my shirt say? It's like definition of... It says like dream, and it says the definition of a dream, basically. Pokemon's out. I'm so excited. Like, I haven't... Okay, like, I was excited for PoE, but that was like a little bit... Thank you for the tier 3 sub, Matt. Thank you. Wow. You weren't kidding. After I 360 res, you gotta go practice. Bye-bye. Have good practice. Where did I get the shirt? It was from Urban Outfitters, I believe. I just went into the store and I was like, wow, this is a really big t-shirt. It looks really comfortable. So I'm gonna buy it. And it is comfortable, and I wear it like almost every time I can. So yeah. Thank you for the 2 months, Orgy Travels. Thank you. Do you think it's worth giving up your significant other to have more time to work on your goals? I mean, it depends. I don't think you have to do that unless if they're seriously cutting into your time, or there's no like, if you can't, if you don't find the time to balance out like your personal life and your work life, then I would think it's a little bit hard. But yeah, sometimes, yeah, balancing the two is pretty hard. Thank you for the 14 months, Udon. Thank you, Udon. An early stream, or is it late for me? It's early! Well, I mean, I woke up early. I woke up at 10 o'clock because I had to go out at 10 or 10:30 to get my vaccine, so yeah. Thank you for the sub with Prime Sila. Thank you. You like my makeup today? Thank you. Cap. What is the cap for? How crowded was my vaccine place? It was actually really, it was kind of empty, and it went by relatively quickly, so I was surprised because I felt like I would have to wait around. But there was no line. I literally just got to go. I arrived there at like 10:25, and my appointment was for like 10:30. But they were like, yeah, you can just go in. And I just sat down there, like, they asked me a bunch of questions, and I was like, do you have blah blah? I was like, nah. And then they're like, alright, just like roll up your sleeve. And I was like, okay. And then I just had to wait for a little bit, so yeah. Hi Ori, how are you? You excited for the new Pokemon Snap? It was the first game I had on the N64 in there. Yeah, it looks like they're adding in a lot of new stuff. It seems like a lot of fun to like play with others, interact, and now you can like rate people's pictures, you know? You know, your second shot and that line was extra long. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm pretty lucky that the line wasn't that long for me, or long at all, I suppose, so yeah. You're almost D1 in League, how are you? Oh, congrats! Hopefully, wait, there's no promos anymore for like going up there, so I believe in you. How am I? I'm okay. Feeling a little nauseous, but other than that, pretty good, I think. You like this song? I like this song too. Honestly, everything on my Japanese playlist I very, very much enjoy listening to. Then again, I wouldn't put it on the playlist if I didn't like listening to it. There's no there's no promos to go up like divisions or tiers, whatever, like D4 to D3, etc. You only have series when you go from like, is it like when you're going to like plat to diamond, or like, you know, like that kind of thing, and like diamond to masters, that kind of thing. Thank you for the 3 months, S Trigger. Thank you. And thank you for gifting Ace up to Royale S and Sync. Thank you. The promo change is weird because you can literally demote him. Yeah, I mean, I think the promo change is like, oh yeah, for that. But then it's like if you demote from like diamond to plat, or like masters to diamond, I think you have like one game where it's like you can fall to, like, even if you're like 2 LP, you can fall to 0 LP, and then like if you lose that next game, then you'll demote. It's like that kind of thing. But I think I like that much better than like having to go through series every single tier. Is like, it's so painful. What's my opinion on the baby? The baby makes some good music. Did I change my hair color? Did it just wash out? It just washed out. It's just brown-ish, I guess. But you can see like tinges of blue. Oh, you can see it right here. Like, it didn't fully come out, or just like, you know. So I don't know. Thank you for the 9 months syndrome. Thank you. But I don't like having brown hair. I don't know if it's just the issue I have, but I feel like it's very boring. So I was thinking about what color to make my hair. I definitely wouldn't bleach it again, but we'll see. My hair's really long, actually. That's what I noticed. I think I need a haircut because I got some pretty dead ends, so yeah. You think my hair's like, oh, thanks, Ori. Thank you. The ashy colors. Is it ashy? I feel like it's very brown, very warm. But someone said it looks very silver, so I was like, maybe my eyes are just not looking at it the right way. When I lose the blue, I don't know, just every time I wash my hair, the color just comes out every now and then. So yeah, it's definitely just has washed out. Dye your hair half and half, dude. I was actually thinking about doing that like back in the day. I really wanted to dye my hair like half this, like half red and half black, but then I get like I don't rock a middle part, so I think that'd be really weird. So, and I think I feel too old to do that now. I'm not edgy enough to do that kind of hairstyle. Do I use purple shampoo? No, I don't. I mean, red's my favorite color, but then again, I don't think I like red hair on myself. So the rookie hairstyle, yeah, if I just bleached half my hair white and dyed the other part red. I already had my days of like having bleached like pink hair like a couple years ago, like 4 years ago. And like the upkeep, I feel like is just too much for me. I'm too lazy. Like having to dye your roots all the time or bleach your roots all the time. I don't want to sit there and wait for like hours. It makes me die on the inside. Hi Danielle. I'm too old. Yeah, like after experiencing being in that like salon chair for such a long time, having your hair bleach, I was like, is it worth all this effort? I'm like, no, it's not. So yeah. Cause like every time I would go, I'd have to sit in the salon chair for like 5 hours, or like my longest session I think was like 7 hours because I bleached my whole head of hair, and my hair was kind of long, and it was literally it was tiring to be there. Like even though I was just sitting around, it was so painful. I was just like, I'm so tired sitting around for 7 hours. What about self-dye? I would not bleach my hair by myself, or else I'd probably have my hair fall out. So I would rather a professional do my hair, not myself. Even if I looked up how to do it, it would probably come out very even, unlike if I did it myself. So yeah. Fuzz cuts? Oh yeah. When is Leslie bringing back fuzz cuts? She can cut off all my dead hair for me. Like I think I need like this much cut off, honestly, because I feel like all of this is just dead hair. I still have the link to the. I'm pretty sure I still have it bookmarked. Let me go see bookmarks. I do. I see it. Where is it? Yeah, I see it. Testimonials, fuzz cuts. This is good. Leslie's so funny. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Probably a little bit more than the dead hair. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind. I think short hair is really nice to have. It's just that, yeah, I don't know if I look that great with it. You know. Am I gonna be snapping Pokemon in a week? Yes, I will be. I'm excited to play some Pokemon Snap. Hopefully, it doesn't give me really bad motion sickness. I feel like it shouldn't. But despite if I do feel motion sickness or not, I probably will still play it, so. Thank you for the 14 months, Iceland Wolf. Thank you. Is it gonna be the week's worth of daily streaming? I feel like I'll finish Pokemon Snap. Or not finish, but, you know, like, probably get through the whole thing in, like, a good sitting, or two, like 1 or 2 sittings, so we'll see. Thank you for sub with Prime Whips. Do I have a hair care routine? I have this hair oil and this hair serum I use. I don't remember the name of the hair oil, but the hair serum I use is like Nice and Scene or something. I don't remember. It's some Korean product, but it smells really good. I love putting it in my hair. I mean, both of my hair products smell pretty good, I would say. Not to brag or anything, but they do smell pretty good. So it makes me feel good whenever I just like apply it to my hair. You ready to talk about how my PoE league is going? Yeah, it's alright. I mean, I haven't really played much, so like my friends have progressed pretty far. For me, I'm a little behind, but I don't mind because I feel like I'm just taking this league pretty casually. But the league mechanic seems pretty cool. Like my friends have gotten really nice stuff out of ultimatums. Thank you for the tier 3 sub for 28 months. It's a thank you. How do I style my hair? I don't. If I want my hair to be wavy, I just like tie my hair up and like, you know, I just go like this and then tie it up in a bun and I like, you know, make it all like twist it and then like tie it and leave it there for a while and then it'll naturally become wavy. But other than that, if I don't, then my hair is just like this. Actually, after dyeing my hair so much, because I used to have naturally wavy hair, but after bleaching it so much, it's become really straight-ish. Like, look at this. So yeah. I don't use a heating iron. Sometimes it depends. Like, if I want my hair to look really nice, I will, but I try to avoid using heat on my hair as much as possible so it doesn't get more damaged than what it is already, you know? Bleach the waviness, like actually. Have I braided my hair? I haven't braided my hair in a while, but I mean, I know how to like simply braid my hair, you know? But I feel like it doesn't feel very nice. Like it kind of bothers me because if you have braided hair, it's like resting on my neck, and I don't like the feeling of that, especially when I'm on the computer. But I don't know. Braiding my hair really quick. Is my hair frizzy? Like I've always had frizzy hair, even when I was young, because like my hair texture was like really. It wasn't very smooth. It was kind of rough-ish, but I don't know. I never braid my hair anymore. I feel like it's too much effort. Thank you for 11 months, Richie. Thank you. You can also braid it to the front so it's on my nose. Yeah, I suppose I could do that, but I don't know. I just did it, yeah. But it's not like... I wouldn't go through the trouble. Like, I like tying my hair out of the way whenever I'm on the PC. Because it's like, if I'm playing a game, I need absolute... I don't want any hair in my face. Gotta pin it all back, like, you know. That's how I feel. Thank you for the 23 months, Gina. Thank you. Hi, Badger. How are you? Is this Eimer? Yeah, it is. What is my goal in life? I would say ultimately, I've always like thought about it, and like in the past I wouldn't know what to say, but I think I would be happy with being able to give back to my parents as much as possible because they've provided me with so much. And if they like ultimately became or were happy with how I did in life, then that's all I would want. So yeah, that's about it for life goals. Of course, I would want to live a good life, but all in all, I just want my parents to be happy and proud. You know, that's all. Thank you for the 2 months, Peace Syndrome. Thank you. Thank you for the 1 year, Latai. Please come up with your new Twitch username. You're asking the wrong person, because I literally cannot. I'm the worst person to ask for names. Thank you for the 32 months, Zach. Thank you. For real, you spin mad facts, speaking head emoji ×4. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're doing well, Zach. Yeah, asking me for names is just GG. Like, you know, like, I picked up a really bad habit these days, and it's literally... It's like the biggest conversation killer. And I don't know why. I'm pretty sure it's just because I was watching too much Inky or something. And then anyone says something, and then I'm like, that's what I'm saying. And that's all. That's like, it's it. That's the end of the conversation. Because it's like, what do they say after, like, that's what I'm saying? They're like, uh-huh. So it's like, anything that they say to me, they're just like, yeah, dude, like, God, this champion is so broken. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, okay, like, what are they supposed to say back to that? So, I just... I've been trying, like, I said that to my brother today, too, and I was like, I need to stop. So I need to, like, I need to find it within me to stop saying that line so much. Did I try Wild Rift? No, I've seen my friends play Wild Rift though, and it doesn't seem that bad. I was surprised to see, like, I think I was on Twitch the other day, and there was like a Wild Rift tournament, or like competitive Wild Rift, and I was like, already? But I mean, it's crazy. Do I need a TikTok lens? I actually do need one, because it's like, you guys remember that one guy I linked you? The one that was like, I'm sorry, did I make you angry? Like that TikTok, like I keep watching his TikToks and it's just so bad for my soul, because it's like I keep reciting what he says as a joke, and I just think it's the funniest thing. Thank you for the 2 months, Zach Angel. Thank you, and thanks, Zach. You're doing great too. Link it, please. I can't, because if I link it, then I'll want to watch it, and it's just so unhealthy for me, because it's like his like humor, or like his TikTok page is like supposed to be cringe funny, and I always laugh at it, but so bad, and it like carries over. Like he brings back like old memes from like 2010, and then I just find it funny for some reason, because it's like ironically used, but yeah. I've been pretty good about not watching it, except sometimes he pops up on my For You page, so that's why. Thank you for gifting a sub to Danielle posting. Thank you. Is there a single bad YOASOBI song? No, I don't think that's possible. You should bring back YOLO. I hate to admit it, but I kind of do say that sometimes, so... I mean, I don't think it's that bad to say, but sometimes I do say that in game. I'm just like, whatever, YOLO. Thank you for the sub, Lightning7. Thank you. Has anyone seen the announcement for the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles? I think I saw something about that on Twitter. Thank you for the 7 months, Nonsense Nation. Thank you. You blame PoE, the trial master literally says it. What? He says you only live once? Is that what he says? Honestly, I don't pay attention. The only thing that I remember the trial master says to me is like, he just puts me down for not being able to do things. You only live once, exile. I almost said that's what I'm saying, but you know, I gotta stop. So, pause myself. Did you ever do that roar means I love you? No, I thought that was the cringiest thing. There's no way you could ever catch me saying that. Even when I first thought, I was like, what build am I using in PoE? I was doing Blazing Salvo Mines, yeah. You guys know that one old meme where it's like, wait, I talked about this last time. It was like, the stupid picture where I was like, I made you a cookie, but I eated it. I was like, ugh. Like, I hated seeing that picture everywhere. I was just like, this is so cringe. But like, everyone has it on their like MySpace page or something, ate it or whatever. I abhor. Dude, like, I looked at the picture again and I was like, dude, this brings back like, it's like war flashbacks for me. Yeah, it's like, I made you a cookie. It's like Pawn and Z or Pawn and Z. I don't remember what they're called, but it's something like that. It's like those two, like, I don't even know how to describe what they look like, but they kind of look like puppets or like, you know, like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Thank you for the sub with Prime, DJ. Thank you, and thank you for the sub with Prime, Kevin. Thank you. I love watching First Take. I feel like they sound... I mean, they sound the same or they sound better on First Take, which is kind of crazy to me because I'm like, wow, I already like their music, or like, I like how their voice sounds like on the recorded version, but it sounds so much better on First Take. First Take has pretty nice quality too, so I mean... Do I remember the OK meme? What OK meme? What? Well, I don't... I probably do know what it is, but like I just can't think of it right now. Thank you for the 17 months guilty, thank you. Honestly, I don't know if I recall that one. Can I? Oh no, no, please don't say that. Like, oh no, I hated that one too. Like, I never found that funny. I don't know why people found that funny. I just, like, I don't know how to feel. Actually, the one TikToks that make me laugh all the time, and that like pop up on my For You page all the time, like every now and then, are just like people trolling others, and then they're like, did you hear about Candace or something? And then like the person, it's just like some little kid, and he's like, who's Candace? And it just becomes like black and white, and there's like this like music that like pans out, and you just see like this person. I was just like, this is so dumb, but I just think it's the funniest thing for some reason. Oh, yeah, I need to. Yeah, that's yeah. My TikTok For You page used to just be full of pretty girls and animals, but now it's like slowly becoming like that. So yeah, it really is for me. Yeah, it's exactly like it's exactly like that. I should do TikTok reaction. No, I can't. Most of the time, I'm just like straight faced when I'm going through, but if there is one that makes me laugh, I do laugh out loud. That's about it, though. Yeah, it finally curated to my taste. Like, it is really for me now. But I mean, before it's fine too. So yeah, when they performed this on First Take, it's really good. I've watched it a couple times. Hi, Theory. The algorithm is too accurate. I feel like the algorithm is kind of scary because it's like, how did they know I was talking about this and it pops up on my For You page when I haven't watched anything of it? Peter, leave the crowd. I do remember Peter listening to the song a lot, but it's a good song. It's really catchy and it's really, I don't know, it's like something you could just jam out to. Can you ask for the playlist? My playlist on my Spotify. Thank you for the sub with Prime Heartbreaker. Thank you. But yeah, I feel like I need a break from TikTok because I find myself going through it so often. Actually, no, it's just because the past few days I've been in bed and I've just been kind of, you know, lazing around, not being on the computer. It was nice, but yeah, maybe it consumed too much of my time. Like, I have phases, like, there's like, I go like a month or two without watching it at all or like clicking on the app, but then, and then there's like times where I just like watch it for hours. Emily recently hit 1 million, which I'm happy for her. Yeah, me too. She posts a lot and she works hard, so I'm glad. Hi, Raizo. You spend a week staring at a wall to detox now. I mean, it's not that bad. It's just that my humor quickly just... I don't know what it's come to. I found myself looking up the baby memes on YouTube because, I don't know, I just wanted to see like what kind of memes there were. And now it's like, my YouTube feed used to just be like, you know, like girls, vlogs, food videos, some Valorant videos. But now it's like, now I see I literally have YouTube open right now and just like, okay, there's a makeup video, and there's a Valorant video, and there's a cooking video, and then there's the baby Yoda 2. Like, and then I was like, maybe I should just, you know, clear my history so my recommended isn't like this. I kind of look like the baby. Thank you. I was watching some of his music videos yesterday because I don't think I've watched a single music video, and I was like, it's interesting. Let's go. That's what I'm... Sorry. Stopped myself before I said it. Where's my videos before? In my recommended? Yeah, that will appear soon enough. Yeah, it's just like so natural for me to say that's what I'm saying. If I just, yeah, you know, at least I'm catching myself while I'm saying it, so it's like I stop. So eventually I just won't say it, you know. Thank you for the sub, Celan. Thank you, Cel and Dean. Thank you. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. If I didn't, please correct me. I would hate to go on and not, you know, correct myself while I'm saying your name. Yeah, I'm down to decide this stream. No, if you keep saying that's what I'm saying, then I'm gonna say it back. Like, if you say that to me in the conversation, you're like, that's what I'm saying, and I'm just gonna say, that's what I'm saying back to you. So, and then it's just never gonna stop, or it's just gonna end right there. Enablers. Yes, I agree. I concur. Absolutely. I have to find other ways to say. Are you ready for the Apex Legends arena shooter mode? There's an arena shooter mode? I didn't know that. Does that sound... I don't know if I would... I don't know. I haven't been playing Apex much, but I'd be down to try it out. So what you're saying is, that's what you're saying. Yes, exactly. But in a different way, like... That is what... I'm trying to find a different way to say it, but I just can't. Right. But I don't like saying right. It just feels so, like... So curt, like, right. I concur, sire. Yeah, I could say that. Feel a little fan. Saying right feels so wrong, mister. You good? You good? You know, we're here for you. Looking right because she left me. You know what I mean? I love posts like that. It makes me laugh, but it's also, like, true. Looking up because you let me down. That kind of thing. No. Looking left because she never did me right. That's what I'm saying. That, yeah, I agree. You always have the same issue and tell yourself to say a mix of right, sure, and with the yeah, I just, you know, like, I want to say, I think for the most time I say I see, but I feel like I need better words to replace, like, I see, that's what I'm saying. I feel like my vocabulary has seriously dumbed down to, like, a pool of 30 words or less, because I'm just like, let's go, poggers, that's what I'm saying, I see, that kind of thing. Thank you for subbing. Thank you. On God. I say on God as well. On God, no cap. But I only say that as a joke. I never say that seriously, but... Do I say poggers IRL? I only say it to, like, my friends or, like, my brother. If he tells me something, or he shows me something, because he really likes opening Pokemon cards, he just shows me, like, look at what I opened. I'm like, poggers. I don't know, it's so natural. But it's just... it's like the most unenthusiastic poggers too. Just like, I'm just like, poggers. Yeah, like, me 2 years ago, 3 years ago, or when people started using, like, saying Twitch emotes out loud, I was like, I would never do that. But it's like, it's basically just nature. it's just like in my nature to say Twitch emotes out loud now, so it's a lifestyle. That I agree. I concur, sire. Downright ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. Been saying Sag. I say Sag too. Sag and Poggers are probably like my top two most used Twitch emotes out loud, but ever catch yourself saying Lamau in real life? Yeah, I say Lamau lol. I don't say that when I actually think it's funny. I think I just say it like very ironically. Well, not pray. How do you even pronounce that out loud? Like prage? G. I don't know. Do you ever say straight up? I only say that like when I'm listening to a song, or I don't know, when I'm really, I don't know, when I'm in a game and I'm like really hyper, then I probably will say it sometime randomly. Is it Lamau or LMAO? I like saying Lamau because it just sounds funny. How did I auto-tune that straight up IRL? It's just a high pitch, like straight up. That's about it. You can't say Rafflecopter. I'm not stuck back in like 2008. Okay, that's just, that was the old times. Thank you for the tier 2 sub. Too much typing. Thank you. Raffle. R-O-F-L. Raffle. I actually, sometimes I do say that, but it's only in a very certain time. Dude. Thank you for the 6 months, White Lotus. Thank you. Hello. I use every yeah, I use Lamau, I use LOL. I mean, there aren't that many things to like laugh with anyway, so that's about it. Sheesh has been dominant in your vocabulary. Unfortunately, I had a phase where I said that very often, but I don't think I say it much anymore. But that's probably because I haven't been playing games, but I feel like for the most part, I go, okay. That's like my version of saying sheesh, but it's just more, it's more me. I'm like, okay, whenever I see someone pop up or maybe something happens. If something like really troll happens, I'll probably just start laughing out loud. There's nothing I can really say. Yeah, or let's go. Let's go. I like saying let's go too. Do I have some music recommendations? Just actually, I've been listening to a lot of like older music. Well, not like super old, but like in my childhood, like high school, middle school, elementary school. Like I've been listening to like early 2010 and before like music, and I'm just like, wow, these songs are kind of a jam. Like I like listening to throwback music every now and then. Thank you for the 3 months, Desiree. Thank you. So classical, not classical music. I do like classical music sometimes, but it's just like Kiss Me Over the Phone is always a bop. Let me tell you. Every time it comes on, like how could you not sing along? But yeah, I've been listening to a lot of like older music. I'm just like, wow, I really like. It's just like I know the lyrics to all these songs. I heard them so much on the radio, so it's fun to like sing along. You're only into Kelly these days. Not one song by her, Telepathia or something like that. I think that song is really catchy. I had that on repeat for a while. Radio, yeah, I miss radio music. I feel like if I turn on the radio now, I probably wouldn't like it as much. Or I'm like, what is this? Actually, I feel like when sometimes I look at the top top hits or something, and I'm like, wow, there's like old songs on here. So I guess people are just like coming back to like older music. I don't know what radio music sounds like these days though, but I'm gonna go look at Spotify US Top 100. Let me go see, because I'm really curious as to like what it looks like right now. To date, Hot Hits USA. I like recognize a lot of these songs, but maybe I'm just on TikTok too much, so I recognize them. But I feel like a lot of songs that are popular are just on TikTok, or just are popular on TikTok as well. So it's like I'm kind of caught up anyway. Any good new animes to watch? Actually, I was on Netflix yesterday and I was browsing, and then I saw that this one series was actually animated now. I think it's called like something with House Husband or something. And I've been recommended that series to read by a couple of people because they always say they've said it's really good and like comedic. So I was just like, Well, now it's an anime, so it's like maybe I'll watch it. But I don't know if reading it or like watching the anime would be better. Way of the House Husband, yes. That's our thing. It's good. It's such a great laugh. Yeah, I heard it was really good, so I don't know if I want to watch it or read it, but I think I like the art style of the manga better. Well, I'm usually like that anyway, but we'll see. The anime was meh. Do I still read Jujutsu Kaisen? I haven't looked it up probably in like 2 weeks, but I'll probably go read. It left off at a really interesting place the last time I caught up on it, and I was like, dang, there's no more chapters, so I'm excited to read the next chapter. Did you read it, Ori? What are my thoughts on how ReZero? I didn't watch ReZero, so I can't tell you. You like barely where the anime ends, but you'll catch up though, yeah. Honestly, take it at your own pace. You don't have to like binge read it, because I feel like if you binge read it, I felt like there's too much going on and I was just so overwhelmed. I was like, no, but yeah. I feel like where it is now, it's pretty interesting, so I'm excited to like read or catch up again. Thank you for the sub with Prime, hello there. Thank you. You heard it's crazy. It is. It gets wild. You're just like, what the heck is going on? Actually, the manga that made me think that the most was Chainsaw Man, because Chainsaw Man's like, I was just like one thing happens and you're like, huh? And then like the next chapter you're like, huh? And then like it's just like you're just confused for like a good while, and then you're like, oh, okay, I see. You're only reading Chainsaw Man for the Angel Archie. Yeah, I like those too. Chainsaw Man is really good. Or I mean, I enjoyed the series a lot. Like, I was kind of about it, but then, you know, Scar recommendations never fail. So, like, they're always good. Like, anything he's recommended me and that I've actually, you know, read or, like, started watching, I've always really liked them. So, yeah. Scar's taste, I agree. He has a refined taste. That's what I will say. I read Angel Densetsu. No, I have not. I feel like I've heard the title before. Do I like Chainsaw more than Jujutsu Kaisen? I would say they're pretty different in terms of like how I enjoy them. I feel like Chainsaw Man's very action-packed and random. It's definitely like, it always throws like a little curveball, so you like don't know what to expect. Jujutsu Kaisen's more just like, I'm very much attached to the characters and like this, I don't know about the storyline, but I really like the characters in Jujutsu Kaisen, and I feel like some sort of attachment. When Chainsaw Man, I didn't have like that much of an attachment to a lot of the characters, but I did think the plot was wild or like interesting enough to like keep reading. So yeah. You heard that they're very similar? I don't think they're similar, but maybe that's just because like one is like extremely gory and like the other one not so much, but like, and then like the main characters and all are pretty different, so I don't know. You like animes that have colorful and recognizable characters like Demon Slayer. Yeah, I feel like that's most shonen-esque series. You weren't a big fan of Demon Slayer. You thought the characters were a bit too obnoxious. Yeah, they had a lot of character. But I feel like that's just most shonen characters. They always have big personalities, but that's just to make them memorable, you know? Because it's like if they just don't do anything, it's like there's not much appeal. Like there's always like some sort of stereotype that they'll have to make them more memorable. I think Makima's like... I think she's okay. I liked her, and then I was like... I'm pretty indifferent about her. She's crazy. Yeah, she's crazy. But, I mean, I respect the hustle. She's just really hot. I really liked, the bomb girl. I liked her the most. And then I like the, dude, I forgot her name. She has like a bunch of like... She has a bunch of girls around her. But that's all I remember. But I really liked her as well. Well, it's just like... I like his character too. I mean, I feel like I liked a decent amount of characters in Chainsaw Man. Thank you for the 2 months, George. Thank you. You think Aki's the formula you like? I do like Aki, but I don't think I would say like I have a favorite guy character in Chainsaw Man. I just liked Chainsaw Man as a whole, or like in general. Are there any all-time animes that you'd recommend? Can be anything. What kind of like genre are you looking for? The Shark Dude is great. The Shark Dude is so funny. No, I did not Dynamax Dude. My nose is still runny as ever and still sniffling. I don't know if that would really fix my problem either, but some people said it's worth it, some people not, but I haven't had that much research into it. Thank you for the 6 months tokens. Thank you. Did I get the vaccine? I actually did, yeah. I have a nice band-aid on my arm from it today, because I got it today, but... You're kind of obsessed with... Fruits Basket was my jam in, like, elementary school. I loved reading Fruits... Like, me and my friends would have, like, a weekly talk about Fruits Basket, because it would come out at, like, Borders or whatever, and we would just all buy the latest, like, you know, or, like, however long it took for like the next issue to come out, you'd buy it from like Borders and just talk about it together. I miss bookstores too. Like Borders was my home when I was in elementary school. Like I would just sit there and just browse through all the books and think about what I wanted to read or like what book I want to buy. It's my first shot. Try to keep moving your arms so it doesn't get too sore or hurt. It feels fine right now, so I don't feel like it will feel sore. I just feel like a little nauseous, but that's about it. Have I read Elyseed? I read like 3 chapters of it. That's the one with like the cat and the guy, right? Because that... Scar recommended me that one too, and he said I would really like it, but I thought it was interesting, but I just haven't gone back to it. Barnes and Nobles, yeah. I wasn't much of a Barnes and Noble person because there was only a Borders near where I lived until Borders closed down. And then I stopped going to bookstores. But then at that point, I feel like I just stopped reading books or wanted to read books anymore. I loved reading books when I was younger though, and then I got attached to my computer and then started playing games and, you know, like started browsing the internet and drew and read manga online because like yeah, now I don't have to go and buy it to read it. I could just read it online all that I want, you know. So, yeah. That's when I stopped buying books. I stopped reading books. I remember I read so much manga back in the day. I used to just like avidly browse like whatever was popular and I just looked through series, and I kind of miss doing that, but I don't know if I could like get into series as quickly as I used to in the past. You like books until you get to do book reports on it? Is it weird that I liked doing book reports? I kind of liked doing those. But then again, I don't know. Like, really? Okay, like, the little book reports that you had to do in, like, elementary school. Not so much book reports, like, later on in, like, high school or whatever. Like, essays and, like, like, But, like, when I was younger, I just thought book reports were fun. I loved writing. I loved writing a ton when I was younger. I used to read books all the time. I would, like, write my own stories. I wish I, like, had some of them saved. Like, I wish I had, like, files from my old computer saved so I could see how cringe my writing was. Like, I don't even remember what I was, like, what I wrote. But I used to write a ton. I like presenting to... Oh, no. I hated presenting them, but I liked I liked making book reports. How many chapters? I have no idea. I did write something for quite some time. And then I used to print them out and then staple them together and pretend like it was a book, you know. Sometimes I would just like try to make a book, but then like, yeah, I don't know. I was a little nerd back then, but now look at me, I got like 30 words in my vocab now. But like before I'd be like, yeah, I'm so excited to write. I'm so excited to like type up this story. I have so many ideas. Now I'm just like, haha, cringe TikToks are so funny. That's what I've become, at least. I present book reports. Yeah, sometimes you'd have to like make a presentation, or like book reports would be different. I don't know. I just remember like making some like posters and I would have fun. It was just like more on the creative side, even though you'd have to like read, you know, type up things or like summarize your book. But I had like the worst stuttering problem when I was younger, and I mean, I think I still had it in college, but not as much. But dude, I like presenting stuff was just like the bane of my existence. Like, I would always like go through my head. I'm just like, dude, what can I use as an excuse to like not present? But like, I mean, obviously, I never came up with one. I would just do it anyway. But it's just like I don't. Like, my voice isn't loud enough, so, like, my teacher's like, I can't hear you, and then I'm like... And then, I hate the presentations where it's like, you have to reach this time, like, minimum. So it's like, you gotta at least speak for, like, 5 minutes. I'm like, how am I supposed to speak for 5 minutes? I'm just, like, going through my slide, like, as fast as I feel like I'm reading my slides as slow as possible, but it's, like, half the time it's, like, 2 minutes, and I'm like, well, I have nothing to say, so yeah. Now I'm presenting. Okay, no, I think streaming is very different compared to presenting, because it's like, I'm in my home, I'm at my like usual setup, and I don't see you guys. Like, it would be much different if you guys were all in front of me just watching me, and then I don't think I could even talk. I don't think I could even think of the words to say. So, like, since I'm at my own piece, like, just, you know, in the comfort of my own home, and there's just, like, one webcam pointing at me, but I don't, like, even look at it. It's just... It's fine. It's chill. But... Yeah, Did I watch the anime Beastars? Yeah, I actually liked Beastars. I liked reading it. I don't think I liked the anime too much. The anime is cool, and I really liked the opening that they did, because it was like a... well, what are they called? It's like the like stop motion. Is that what it's called? It's really really nicely made. Like if you ever have the chance, go check it out. I think it's really really cool. But yeah, thank you for the 21 months. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I could find it in me to ever like. I would probably just poop my pants if I had to present in front of that many people. But I mean, it's already bad enough. I think I've gotten a lot better with presenting or like, you know, talking in front of others in the classroom setting. But like the one thought I always have in my head is like, dude, what if I just sound stupid? Like, what if this person in my class, he's just thinking like, huh, what an idiot. You know, that's what goes through my head. I'm like, what if I just say something and they're just judging me and like sweating internally just thinking about it. And then, yeah. That's how I feel most of the time, so I can't. That's why I can't, I'm not very good at presenting. Even though, like, before presenting, like, I'm knowledgeable about it, I still have my doubts, and I'm just like, dude, what if I'm just completely, like, what if I'm just a fool, you know? So, yeah. Ever been in a talent show? Heck no. What kind of talent do I have to show? Like, I'm so glad none of my class, because you know, sometimes in elementary school they'd be like, yeah, like, what's your best talent? Or like, you know, show off something to the class. Dude, I would have no idea what to, like, what would I say? What would I do? There's literally not, draw during the talent. No, that's just, it's weird. Like, I feel like you need something. Like, here's my best impression of the baby. Let's go. Like, that. I feel like you need something, like, you know, that you could do, like, on the spot. Not, like... Let me just draw something up real quick. Singing. Yeah, I can't sing, so that's definitely not a talent. I can do a bird impression, but I think I need water, because it's like, I have to whistle. But I think I can do a pretty good bird impression, but that's about it. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it. Hold on. I'm like whistling in between my teeth, but I can't. Wait, I can't laugh while I'm doing this either. I need to hide my face while I do it too. Hold on. I need water. I can't do it right now. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. No. Like I make like an actual whistling noise, but like I think I haven't drank water, so I can't do it. Dude, guys, you guys are making fun. I need to go get water. Now I need to prove myself, because I think it's pretty good. So give me a moment. You can see me do it on the side. How's my bird impression? Is that good or what? No, I can't do it anymore. But that's my bird call. Chat, true story. She was okay. I drank some water. And I was like, dude, why can't I do it right now? But it's just because I was just so dehydrated. I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Thank you for the $2. Thank you. I was drinking water and then he said, my brother literally said, I'm gonna tell your chat that you're practicing outside and almost spit out my water. They're gonna eject me? What do you mean? Like, it's pretty good. Finance. What? What? I mean, I play Maple Story when I'm bored. Sniff, sniff, I don't know. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I don't care. That's what I'm saying. I feel like those are like the top 3 things that I say right now. I mean, I've always said like, I don't know, I don't care, like all the time. My mom gets so mad. She's like, what? Stop saying that. I'm like, I don't know, because I don't really know, and I don't care because I don't really care. Hello, is this Among Us? Imposter? How's the new PoE League treating me? You're barely getting any map drops. Actually, my map returns are pretty good. When I was doing the leapfrog strategy, sometimes it would... It depends. I had to buy like a couple of maps here and there, but like after buying some maps, I would just sustain off them. Like I bought like 2, and then I just sustained off those 2. Thank you for the sub with Prime Kira. Thank you. Did I get a headhunter? No. Does anyone have a headhunter? I mean, I'm pretty sure people have headhunters right now, but I have yet to see like one drop out of a map since it can drop out of a map now. You're sustaining by running heist? Really? Is that good? You started playing... That's the amphibian scar thing? Where? Badge of the Brotherhood was also changed it. Yeah. It's a 4x drop now. Because I remember last league it would be so tense. Because it was a blight only thing. And Exalt's at 140. See, oh, that's crazy. What is this? It's at 1633. Alright, let's hear this.
Was that another, like, Poe the frog? Is it another amphibian?
Amphibian. Why does he say it like that? That's so funny, actually. You're getting a cat on Saturday. Any tips? Your cat most likely might hide for a little bit because it's in a new environment, but just give it some time and they'll slowly warm up to you, you know. Sometimes it might take longer. Sometimes cats are just like straight off the bat, like they'll be comfortable. It depends on like how confident they are, I guess. Yeah. Thank you for gifting 21 subs, Raider. Thank you. If you guys got a sub from Raider, please make sure to say thank you. Well, that's crazy though, like how much an Exalt is worth now. It's kind of crazy. This was on the Reddit today. What? I would literally freak out, and I would also just be really scared. I mean, it is for beating the Trial Master, but like, what was this person doing to get... I'm jealous. That guy lost? No, that's so sad. It's like an annul, and then now it's just... Oh, a headhunter. I would be so sad. Loser Pop, you got your headhunter from Ultimatum. Congrats. That's when you exit PoE and take a nap, honestly, yeah. Like, it's just open. Just open. If that happens to you. I don't know if I could find it within me to play more if that happened to me and my Exalt. I like lost a headhunter. The Trial Master fight is apparently spooky. Yeah, I've heard it too. I know a couple of friends that have fought him already, but Ultimatum is so rippy. Like every time I'm just in him like, I can't survive. I mean, it depends. He hasn't offered you a fight with him yet? I thought it's like if you just go up to 10 trials, you will fight him anyway, or is that not how it works? That's what I assumed. Not every ultimatum goes 10 rounds. Well, yeah, that I know, but I thought it's like if it does reach 10, then you fight him. Should you start playing PoE? I mean, if it's a game that you feel like you would enjoy, then yeah, go ahead. I mean, just know that a lot of your time will be sucked up into playing PoE, and it'll just be... It's a large time commitment if you do get sucked into it. Thank you for gifting another 20 subs, Raider. Thank you so much. If you guys got a sub from Raider, please make sure to say thank you. Thank you. You think so too? It's kind of ready to go all 10. I guess. I don't know. I usually just stop like where I feel like I'm like I could probably just walk away with these, but if you ever play Maple, come to Vera. I already play in Vera, but whenever I do play Maple Story these days, it's more I play on Reboot. I keep pressing the go button unless if there's actual money stored already. I see. I mean, that's a good idea. I just hate dying in ultimatums, and I'm just like, why did I even start this? Because I knew I was just gonna die anyway. Thank you for the sub with Prime Middle Box, and thank you. Is it a huge time commitment? You're taking the MCAT soon, and you work full time, so you don't know if you have time. I mean, how well you juggle your time and how good your self-restraint is when it comes to games and like getting lost in the sauce, because I feel like PoE has a big learning curve. So if you like do end up getting into it, it's like, I mean, it's all up to you on how much time you spend, but it seems like you have a lot on your plate and you have, you know, your MCAT to study for, so I feel like maybe you should wait until after you're done, if anything. Thank you for the sub with Prime Gun, and thank you for the 1 year, Rudy. Thank you. Have I switched to low life build yet? No, I haven't. I literally stopped playing like the second, third day, and I haven't touched it since. But I will probably start playing it casually. Yeah, I have a 6-link rod. I just gotta see like how it will be, I suppose. Your self-restraint is horrible. I would just wait until you're done with your MCAT then. That's my best advice to you. So is nuts to sleep though. Yeah, it seems like a pretty nice time. We'll see. You know, your rule seem to exsanguinate. Does it? I don't know. I haven't looked many builds. I feel like I haven't been playing PoE much recently either, because it's like I don't know what I want to reroll into, because usually when I do play for a while, it's like I have a build in mind that I do want to play, but for now I'm just like, I have my league starter, but it's like I don't know what I want. Like, I don't want to play Cass on Crit Ice Nova again, because I mean I've done that so many times, so it's like I'd rather find something that looks cool to me, but I have yet to find something that sparks my interest. Your build is squishy and you don't know what you're doing wrong. I mean, it depends on like what point you are in the game, and I don't know, there could be a lot of things like your resist or like your life might be low, and it's like, you know, how you play your build, and maybe your damage, maybe you're a little bit weak and taking a little too long to like DPS. Is today the day to treat yourself for some dinner? Yeah, go for it. You know, like, why not? You can do what I do and buy a KM's. Yeah, KM's pretty nice. I mean, until you switch to low life or something like that. KM's is so expensive this week. How much is it now? I bought mine for like 130, 140 C. I've seen it as low as like 115 C, at least from the beginning of the league, but I don't know how much it is right now. You know what? I'm gonna go look it up. KM's art. They're not expensive right now. Yeah, that's what I'd assume. Like, everything drops after like the first 2 days, because It's like on league start, it's like a tremor, it's like 60C around there, and then now it's like probably like 19 or less. Soft breach stones crash too. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's been almost a week into the league, so they're still like 27C, but I see. Yeah, Zoff's breach stones and like everything that dropped from them were so expensive. I was like, sprinting hero that popular? But yeah, it's kind of crazy to hear that an X is worth 140C though. Thank you for the 7 months ultra purple. Thank you. Yo. I would just do evasion. Like dodging is OP. Like every time I dodge something, like I don't have that much life, and I'm just like, God bless phase aggro. Looks like harvest price X. Yeah, I suppose so. You don't have that many defensive layers when you're playing that class, so you just have to rely on dodging and pray that you have you could use what's that evasion flask? You could use that as well. A lot of veteran PoE players don't like this league though because it doesn't seem rewarding to them. Do you feel the same? I feel like, I mean, if you like consider the league mechanic, it kind of feels like ritual to me, but like a little recycled. And then they did rework a lot of things, which is really nice, but they didn't really add many new things. That's the thing. So I feel like that's what they feel like, because you know, like last league for ritual they had Maven, and you know, like all the Maven fights and stuff like that, but this league there's not that much to do, so it's like, what do you really do? Or like there's nothing new, no new content to like really look forward to. So I feel like all the older PoE players are like, I wish there's something else to do, but it's like the same old thing, but except like just ultimatums. Harvest are used. Every time I see a harvest thing in my map, I'm like, I don't even feel like going in to check it. But I mean, it can be useful, but at the same time, I'm just like, nah, I don't really care that much. Sometimes, I mean, there's like the div card gambling still though. My friend gambled the House of Mirrors and doubled it, so there's that. Like, still, you could still make money off harvest that way, but yeah. I feel like heisting could make you a lot of money, but I hate heisting. I like, during Heist League, I never did. I think I did like 2 heists, and I was like, I hate this so much, so. Thank you for subbing with Prime, and thank you. Is there a release date for PoE 2 yet? I'm not sure. I feel like someone told me it was next year, but I actually have no idea when the release date will be. No, I mean, Heist was OP. It was like, Heist was like so overtuned at the beginning, and then they like undertuned it like so much that no one wanted to do it. So it was like, it had like its extremities like in the league, and then they finally found the balance like a little too late into the league, and that's when people were just like, whatever. But I remember a lot of people were doing Heist like crazy in the beginning because you could just make profit so much, but yeah. When I was just like, my friends were always like, dude, you should do Heist like at the beginning of the league because they're like, it makes you so much money, like you would really like it. I'm just like, nah, I just stuck with mapping because I'm just lazy. Thank you for the 4 months Tetsu. Thank you. Yeah, literally everyone was just like, why aren't you doing Heist? Like, it's so good. I'm like, I don't want to. I don't feel like it. I'm looking at who's streaming right now because I kind of feel I don't feel too good, so. Heist the film? No, Heist is a leak mechanic in PoE in Path of Exile. Just nausea still, yeah. I feel not too good. Before I started streaming, it was really bad, but like right now, it's like it's okay, but still like feeling of nausea in my stomach. Thank you for the 11 months, Mike. Thank you. Any medicine I can take for it? I don't think so. I think I would just drink water and hope for the best. You heard the day after is the worst post-vaccine. Actually, I kind of feel like soreness in my arm, but it's like not that bad. You're right, I should move it around more. Because I feel like I kept it still for a while and it's like settling in the soreness. It ramps up. It actually is. It's like powering up. You'll be sore tomorrow, I promise. Oh, that's horrible. I got my first dose today, so I felt fine like when I initially got it, but I feel like it's like slowly making its way to not feeling that great. But I didn't want to stream a little bit because I haven't streamed in a while, so yeah. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm gonna go raid Arya. I miss Arya, dude. I watched her make food yesterday and have somi, and I was like, her food looks so good. I miss having your food. I miss her. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys soon next time. And yeah, hopefully I won't be streaming for like this little, but yeah, I feel kind of nauseous, so yeah. Hopefully it gets better. Hopefully tomorrow won't be bad either, I hope. But yeah. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Eat up, rest up well. Hope you sleep well. All that good stuff. And see you next time. Bye.